Hey, it's the People Page Show, and guess who's here? Russell Simmons. He has a new book out. It's called Super Rich, a guide to having it all. Who doesn't want that? Russell's here in the studio. Tell us about the book.
Well, a couple of years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I wrote a book, and it was kind of, after 20 years of yoga practice, I wanted to bring it all together and create some simple, kind of expression. And bringing it together for me was, something I really wanted to do for many years, and it was a cleansing process. They gave me money, I gave it to charity, and it was nice, I got it out. And then Oprah found the book and made it into a giant bestseller. And then for these last 4 years, people have come to me and said, your book changed my life. And so that put, a different tone to that work. That work was not for myself anymore. I wrote this book as an offering. And this book is a little bit more of a how-to book. And it's, after all the study, it's pretty simple. I mean, what's in the book, it's not these simple practices for life to make you more present and awake. And super rich is a name for having everything or needing nothing. And it's kind of like what the same term yoga, you would say, could be a state of needing nothing, state of yoga or Christ consciousness or nirvana. So there's this happy space, right? And we're all moving towards this space. So this book is about that process. How do we move towards enlightenment, and how do we and use that towards greater growth in the world, and especially all of us who still aspire for that. And I'm one of them. I still know that these processes work, and good givers are great getters, and I kind of have that, I'm not saying I'm enlightened. The only saint I know is Saint Bart's, but I do have faith in these scriptures. I have faith that these, all of the prophets from all the religions told us the truth, and in the Yoga Sutras, the truth is laid out. And in my book, it's simplified.
What is the gem of your life right now that you could almost base everything on? Is it about giving and?
Oh, there's no question that giving is the process. Giving is the thing that makes you happy. That expression is what makes you, alive. And you have control over the giving, but you have no control over the results. And the more you can learn to let go of results, and the more you can accept the moment where in this moment we have everything, the more we can operate from abundance, which I think is, prosperity preachers often talk about operating from abundance. Yes, having it all or needing nothing. And that's what this book's about, and it's gotten great reviews.
Uh-huh. And what's going on with the reality show? How's that going?
Well, we did 6 episodes. It was fun. It was an hour per episode. We did tons of philanthropic and social and political work and statements. It was a lot of fun. Some people thought it was a little edgy. I thought, I'm not so puritanical about sex or language, so those things didn't bother me. But I like that we raised all those monies in those different cases for those different charities, and I like that we talked about animal rights. And I'm very, very much into animal rights and people rights also, and the gay right thing that we did was very inspiring because all those people came out and stood up for no hate campaign, and all of those things were nice.
And also you mentioned you don't need toys to be happy. I know that in this society we all, especially Miami Beach, South Beach, you know what that's like. Everyone's got the car, even though they can't afford it, they put it on the credit card and mortgaging up here. What do you think about that? I mean, how can you tell a South Beach person you don't need toys to be happy?
Well, you can get as many toys as you want. They have nothing to do with your happiness. Toys are fun, I guess. I have toys. They're not your happiness.
What's your favorite toy?
My favorite toy, I only have one obnoxious toy. I have this Maybach. It's kind of a rap car. Like when I went to campaign for the president, I pulled up and Jay-Z pulled up and Kevin Liles and Steve Stout and Mary J. Blige and I forget who else, but another singer. But they all pulled up and they all had the same car. We looked ridiculous. And they all had the same Maybach, And it's like, and I felt like I don't have a gold record. I don't have anything else that's really hip hop. My shell toes, I always wear these shell toes. But other than that, I don't think I have a lot of hip hop stuff, even though I'm a hip hop person. But I got a hip hop car. It's just a car, And like it was snowing, and he comes in the station wagon, and I get in the back of the station wagon, or the front, because I sit in the front sometimes with my driver. He's my lifelong friend. It's just as comfortable. It's just a toy. I'm not suggesting don't get toys. This book will help people get toys. This book will also help them let go of them in the end.
Interesting. Well, there you go. We've got it. Super Rich. Thank you so much for coming in, speaking to the People Page.